Road Talk, brought to you by RACT, supporting safer roads in Tasmania.
I think driving to the conditions can mean a number of things. It means to recognise in wet weather, such as we have here, that you may not actually realise that you've got a slippery surface until you start to slide, and that could be too late. Two most common issues are people leaving their lane and either ending up in the side of the road, all sorts of hazards that we really can't negotiate safely, or to leave the lane in the other direction and run the risk of having a head-on collision. I think if there's one thing that people can do this winter to keep themselves safe is to make sure that they get their speeds right, make sure it matches the type of road that they're driving on. If it's a winding road, if there's wet surfaces, if there's icy surfaces, the best way to offer protection to yourself and to others is to get your speeds matched to those conditions.
I grew up in a small country town on the northwest coast and always wanted to be a paramedic. As an ambulance paramedic, we certainly do come across a lot of trauma. In Tasmania, the road conditions can change a lot, which can contribute a lot to road crashes. Driving to the conditions is essential. You know, on the roads, it can change at a moment's notice. You can be going around a corner, it can be perfectly nice. The next minute it can be wet, icy, there can be fog, rain, so many contributing things. In an instant, you can be off the road, rolled down a bank. Your life can be changed forever.
Travelling at 5 kilometres per hour above the speed limit can really make a difference to safety. Consider two cars travelling, one at 60, one at 65. When the 60 kilometre per hour vehicle comes to a halt, the 65 kilometre per hour vehicle would still be travelling at over 30 kilometres per hour at the point where the slower vehicle comes to a halt. We all have busy lifestyles, but I don't think that we can use that as a justification for risks that we take by travelling at higher speeds. Speeding really matters across the board, regardless of whether we're talking about rural roads or whether we're talking about urban roads. An increase in our travel speed in rural areas, say by 10%, say 110 kilometres per hour in a 100 zone, leads to about a 40 to 50% increase in the risk of a fatality.
If there's one thing I could say to motorists, it would be drive safely, because it's not just you that's going to be affected. You may well be in a hospital bed, your family are going to be there day to day, hoping that you're going to be okay.